Now, you already know. Like I said, once again, it's your girl DJ Payday in the morning, 91.7 FM. I got the boy King Faro in the building with me. For those who don't know King Faro, this is a young man coming out of Paterson, New Jersey. He's very talented. Got some music for you. Faro, let's let the people know who you are and what you got going on and where you come from musically.
So yeah, man, I'm out of Jersey. I rep for the East Coast.
Okay.
You already know the East Coast moving right now. Jersey the wave.
Definitely.
Jersey's definitely the wave for music right now.
I'm saying you just blossomed out. Like you just came out of nowhere. Somebody shout out to Amira B.
Yeah, shout out
Cause
to
she
Amira.
definitely she sent me your links and was like, yo, Pay, like, yo, sis, I think this dude is worthy to have an interview with you, whatever. You should check out his music. He's dope.
Bless up to
I rock with him, and I'm like, all right, no doubt, I'm always open to new artists, new music, whatever. So I gave it a listen, and I liked it.
Thank you.
And I wrote it back, and I said, yeah, most definitely, we could definitely do something. He could come in, sit down, and get an interview. And I actually checked out some of your music, and I'm a fan.
Thank you. Wow.
But definitely, your
Big
visuals.
compliment come from Payday, man.
Nah, word. And I'm tough with music because people feel like just because they're in the studio talking on the mic and they made a song, it's dope. No. It seems like you really love what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you're different.
Yeah.
You don't try to fit in, and that's what really caught my attention.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. I'm
you.
a fan of people being different. You know,
definitely got the concept though, because that's pretty much what we do. You know? And we were just talking before about everybody trying to sound like.
Right.
I mean, no shade to nobody, you know,
right.
but everybody trying to sound like, you know, Atlanta,
exactly.
South. I feel like Jersey is so much different music here. Like everybody has their own style. You don't have to sound like
nobody
this or that. Like you can just do what you want.
That's what I like. That's what I really look for in an artist. It's about you. Yeah. You know, and your sound is like very melodic. I can't really compare it to nothing that's out right now.
Yeah.
And then
which is a good thing.
That's a great thing. And then your visuals behind it makes it even better because it's like it's not really a concept that you could automatically feel like, oh, okay, you hear the song, I know what this video is gonna look like.
Yeah.
It's totally different. I think I checked out 2 of your videos, which was the ballroom and
the Auto Love.
Yo, the one with the chick sitting in the chair.
Yeah,
I felt like I was watching a movie. I'm like, all right, what's happening? Like, what's going on? Then I'm listening to the words, and I'm like, I get it. Yeah. Like, it's dope though.
Yeah, thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Wow.
It's my Jordan year right now. I'll be 23 September. So
a baby.
You know we gotta turn up for that year.
Definitely a baby. How long have you been doing music?
So at first I was producing. This was probably almost a year ago. I was producing. I was like an in-house producer for the team, for my brothers and stuff. Then we recorded a track, which was actually like, we just recorded to see what happened. Like, it was like a contest thing. And like, we wrote the song, recorded it. And it got a lot of like good, it was Auto Love. Got a lot of good feedback. Like, I've been recording like songs for like licensing and like, because we do a lot of songwriting as well. So recording songs, demos, sending them out. But then we recorded Auto Love, which was my first song for me. Which got a lot of good response, and I couldn't ask for a better release. So, yeah, that kind of just
made you want to get into music.
Everything just seemed it seemed like we were doing the right thing. So
do you have any excuse me? Do you have any songs that you produced and actually, you know, wrote and sung over yourself?
I have a couple.
Okay.
There's songs that are probably like in the back of the list of songs that come out, but I definitely have a couple songs. Shout out to Milo High. He's also an in-house producer, in-house engineer. So yeah, we definitely working on songs that we just make the beats, spit over, you know, like in-house stuff like that. A lot of new songs now. Though is a lot of producers that hit me up, send me beats, so we work. So yeah.
Yo, it's nothing like an artist that can actually make their own beat because it's like you know exactly what you want to say over it or what you want to do with it, opposed to making a beat and sending it to somebody and then they gotta go in and it's not what you expected for that beat.
Sometimes it's hard though, honestly, because when you're making a beat, sometimes you're not thinking about it like making it for you. You're just making a beat, and it might not even be your style.
Right.
You just can make beats, so it's there. Sometimes it's hard because you can't rap over it all the time. But it's definitely fun. It's definitely.
I mean, it's. I still feel like it's just talent, period, to be able to do that. You know, that's something that I want to get into, but I mean, it'd be something that I have to learn. It's not like a passion or something that I could just naturally do.
Yeah.
You know. But I feel like that's cool. Like
Thank you.
that's super cool.
Thank you.
And for you to only be 22 years old, that's like you got so much time
I do
ahead of
have
you.
a lot of time.
So
But I like
much
to,
time.
I like to, you know, set goals and set
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah, we try to because like people used to say, you know, you can't rush things, don't put
Of
a
course
time on
not.
things, but I feel like nowadays we're living in such a fast-paced
Mm-hmm.
world. You can kind of put a time on it. Like you can say by end of the year I want to do this.
But
you can actually do
don't
it.
kill yourself
No, yeah, of course
if
not.
you don't accomplish
Of course
that. That's
not,
where a
yeah.
lot of people get discouraged because
Yeah.
I went through that myself.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like by the time I was a certain age, I wanted to be in a certain situation. And it didn't happen that way, but it's unfolding
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a time and a place. It may not be the time that you feel like,
exactly.
okay, I want this to happen, but everything happens for a reason and everything falls in place the right way when you know, map it out. So it's nothing wrong with having goals, but it's also nothing wrong with reaching those goals at the time that you set.
Oh yeah,
You know what
I definitely agree with
As
that.
long as you're working,
Yeah,
you're fine.
exactly. Exactly.
You're fine.
Because I feel like if you're working as hard as you can, you
Right.
can't really like nobody can ask you for more than that.
You
know?
can't stop obstacles.
You can't. Exactly.
Obstacles is a part of the grind. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
It's about how you deal with it.
Yeah,
so if you
exactly.
deal with it accordingly, you know, and you continue on, you'll be
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
You know, you got
I
some
believe
people.
that. I truly believe
You got a
that.
lot of artists out here that don't actually get their big break until they're in their 30s or whatever, and they've been rapping and writing and singing since they
Yeah.
were teenagers. You know,
Yeah.
but it just happens that way sometimes. Sometimes it's better.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know, in certain situations, it's better as far as money. Financially, you'll be able to handle your money.
Yeah.
You'll be more mature.
Yeah,
You know,
smarter.
Exactly. So everything happens for a reason. As long as you know
Yeah.
what you want to do, and it seemed like you got it down pat. You know, you got your whole image. You got your whole feel of music.
Yeah.
You know, that's a plus right there. That's a great start.
Thank you.
So
I was just having the same conversation last night, which is crazy with my best friend. So, yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree with
just
everything you said.
listen. Don't get discouraged, man.
Oh yeah, never.
Don't
That's
get
the number
discouraged.
one rule. Like when we always say if we're not having fun doing it, like why do
What's
it?
the point?
You know? Yeah, like,
Exactly.
we're not gonna do it just because, you know, we want to make money or just because it's a job. Like
Mm-hmm.
we really love doing this. We put a lot of effort, a lot of energy into everything we do.
Right.
So as long as we do that, I feel like we will make it. You know.
Okay, let me ask you this, and I usually ask most of my artists that come through here. What is your favorite genre of music? Like, what do you like on your own time personally?
On my own time, I listen to I listen to R&B,
Okay.
like new wave R&B, like Bryson Tiller, Party Next Door.
Shout out to Bryson, that's my
Or-
boy.
He's dope. He's dope. I listen to trap. I mean, I listen to a little everything.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, though, I like a lot of like slow music. Like
Okay.
I listen to King Cruel, which is like he's really dope just because he has his own lane
Mm-hmm.
and it's like sonically it's really good, and that's what I care about in music. It's all about sonically to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like lyrics are great, beats are great, but when it all fits together and sonically I can like feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when
I love music that
Exactly.
makes me feel a certain
Exactly.
type of way. It's nothing
It's all
like
about
it.
vibes.
So let me ask you this. This should be easy. If you had to get rid of hip hop or R&B, which one would it be?
Wow, that's a crazy question. I would probably say R&B just because
Wow.
I feel like
I didn't
how
expect that from you.
hip hop is now.
Mhm.
Because like Fetty Wap is considered hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think they would throw him in the R&B category because he doesn't, but he still sings. You know, like he's still melodic. So I feel like I'd rather take melodic hip hop.
Over R&B?
Yeah.
Wow, see, you can't judge a book by its cover because I didn't expect that from
Yeah.
you. I felt like I knew the answer. That's why I said this should be easy.
I threw you off. See, that's
You
what it's all
definitely
about.
threw me off, but that's why I asked that question.
That's a good
because
question.
You never ever know. Like I had a rapper come in here,
Yeah.
and I asked him, and he was young,
Yeah.
and I said, if you had to choose hip hop and R&B, what like to listen to,
Yeah.
what would you choose? And they said R&B, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, a lot of
So
times
you
it's the
never
opposite.
know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
never ever know. That's why I love that question right
Yeah.
there.
That's a good question. I've never been asked that question.
Yeah, see, from an artist, you know, like artists are difficult.
Yeah.
I consider myself an artist because I do a lot of different things,
Yeah.
and I know that I'm very difficult. You know, and most music artists that I run into, they have a lot of issues, and it's not like mental or psychologically anything. It's just like they're difficult when it comes down to music.
Yeah.
So you never know.
You never know.
You never know. Yeah. But that was a shocker. You know.
I'm glad I threw you off. I'm glad I'm not predictable.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
So let me ask you this. Okay. So since hip hop is something that you would keep, far as hip hop right now, who's an artist that you actually like listen to and vibe to that you possibly would want to work with if you had a chance to?
My favorite artist right now is actually Travis Scott.
Okay.
Which is probably, you know,
I can see that.
I'm sure people hear that a lot from different people. Mm-hmm. But Travis Scott to me is like how Kanye West was when he first came out to that group to that generation. Mm-hmm. I feel like Travis Scott is doing that now with his generation.
All right. So listen, being that Travis Scott is your favorite right now, let me ask you this. Do you get offended when people say he's like the knockoff of A$AP Rocky? Because they say it a lot. I mean, like you personally liking his music, do you feel like, nah, like they bugging or whatever? Or do you see where they're coming from?
I feel like no, just because I don't think that makes sense. Like, I feel like Travis Scott and A$AP Rocky are completely different. Like,
maybe it's because of their image.
It's more style.
I think it's
the
more
image, like
fashion
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like music, first of all, like A$AP, Travis Scott drops way more music. Like A$AP is more, he's doing like more modeling, more fashion now. Mm-hmm. So I feel like musically, Travis Scott is not even close to me.
It's not a comparison.
Yeah, it's not. You can't really compare it. So I feel like that's just a crazy comparison. So it does. I don't pay attention to it.
I mean, look, I do a lot of blog reading,
yeah, I feel you.
And I see, you know, a lot of people comparing.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
see somebody called him. I was like a reporter called him A$AP, and he got pissed off about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get
people.
What
You know, they do things purposely to be funny or whatever.
Exactly.
But I just wanted to know how you felt about that. So you feel like musically, there's no comparison. But what about the style?
Yeah,
what about the style though? Come on, let's be honest.
What, like who could dress better?
No,
like
not even who can dress better. Do you feel like there's some
their
type
style
of
is
somewhat,
but I feel like a lot of people dress similar. You know, like everybody dress the same in a way. Mm-hmm. Like we're all like that Yeezy season. You know, not caring about. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't think it's that similar. Like A$AP is more. He could dress more.
I think it's because they got the little braids.
Exactly. That's all it is. It's just the braids with the grill. That's the only thing that people see like, oh, he look like A$AP, or he just like A$AP, like because they got braids and grills.
Okay.
But I don't know.
So you rocking with Travis?
I rock with both. I'm a A$AP fan too. Like I'm a Wiz fan. Wiz is dope.
I think. Is it me or do you feel the same way? What's his name? Little. Is Isavert or Uzi, whatever.
Right now.
Listen, I know he's lit, but yo, he looks just like Wiz to me.
Like Wiz?
Yo,
he a little darker.
I'm talking about from the tats, the way his dreads fall and everything. Like he reminds me so much of Wiz.
He could be a baby Wiz.
It's crazy. I saw.
He got style.
He was just at Santos, right? Recently, and that flyer I swore was Wiz.
Yeah.
I just knew it was
he's
him.
short
like,
though.
Yo,
I know he not. I think he's a lot shorter than Wiz.
And that's DJ Drama's artist, right?
He co-signed.
That's what's up though. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think he's been grinding for a minute. So shout out to Uzi.
So coming out of Jersey, it's a lot of artists that's like coming out the woodworks with music right now. Yeah. Who are you feeling?
I was just in the stew with Keys. Shout out to Keys Music.
Shout out to Keys.
We just did a record together called Jealous. That's gonna be dropping very soon.
Y'all putting a visual behind it?
Definitely. Definitely.
I'm a visual fan now.
Yeah, we definitely. That's what we love to do. Shooting videos is.
Yeah.
That's playtime.
I think it brings the song to life.
Keys is dope. Who else? From Jersey? We just talking about Hero God. Shout out to Hero God.
Shout out to Hero.
Dope. It's a lot, man. I mean, I listen to Fuzz. Fuzz is pretty dope.
Shout out to Fuzz Rico. Shout out to whole Straight Dubs.
Word, like her movement pretty crazy. Dang. Dougie F is pretty dope.
Okay.
But I feel like he's a little slept on just because what he's doing right now is kind of a hard transition. Mm-hmm. Like he's doing like that. He had a song like Pitbull.
Right.
And it was kind of like EDM, like very poppy. You got to be careful.
Very careful of the music that you. I mean, it sometimes is not your fault. You can't help it. You put out a few different tracks and
Yeah.
people gravitate
Yeah.
to one, and you get the labels and you get people that want to sign you
Yeah.
for that sound, and it kind of put you in a position
a
to
box,
where you
yeah.
gotta make this type of music now, and
Yeah.
it's hard, you know,
Exactly.
especially knowing what type of artist you really are.
Especially pop.
Exactly.
Like, if you gonna go pop.
You gotta
it's a
be very
whole
careful.
different-
You
Yeah.
gotta be very careful. That's why sometimes it's not the best thing in the world to just jump at
Yeah.
every opportunity
Yeah.
that gets thrown at you like right then and there. It's
Yeah.
best that you take your time,
Yeah.
figure out what it is that you want to do.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
But he's dope.
He is. I
dope.
like Dougie.
Yeah, he's dope.
Definitely.
That's all I can think of right now. I mean, there's a lot of
It
a lot
is.
of artists. Shout out to Shake. I don't know if you heard of Shake 070. Like she's gonna blow up like very
Actually,
soon.
I did.
Yeah, she's from North Bergen.
She got the long braids.
Yeah, she got. Yeah, they pretty long.
Actually, that's is weird because we just had a lock in at Fuzz House and we came across some of her music. She
Yeah,
got her
she-
SoundCloud is alright right now.
Yeah, she gonna blow up.
Yeah,
But then it's gonna be soon. Shout out to her. She doing her thing.
yeah,
So.
definitely.
She actually was at the show. We threw the Lonely Hearts Club show.
Okay.
She opened up for it. So.
Where was your last show at?
I was at Smack Tone.
Smack Tone, right?
Yeah,
Yo,
it was
we
at Smack
gotta.
Tone.
I gotta get my hands on that,
Yeah,
man.
sold out show. It was great.
We definitely got it. We gotta.
Word.
We have to. All right, stay tuned for that, y'all. We in here putting
Smack
our
Tone
heads
about to be
together.
lit.
It's time. It's time that we bring that underground culture to life.
Exactly.
A little bit more because, like I said, as long as I've been DJing and been in the mix of music, which is 8 years now, I'm excited now because it's so many people that's comfortable with themselves
Yes.
and making the music that they make. They don't really care
Yeah.
about being like the best trap artist or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, it's a lot of people that's like making that underground music that I like.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need to start putting these events together
Nah, we do.
to give them more exposure.
We gotta support
You know?
each other. Jersey we gotta support each other.
Definitely.
That's
So
the only way we gonna
we
make
definitely got to put something together.
Word.
But
We
you
will.
already.
We will. You heard it here first.
Definitely. Faro, it was a pleasure
Thank you for having me. Paige.
having you
Shout out
here.
To,
Like,
shout
I'm
out to
so
you.
happy
man.
that I got to sit down with you. You
Yeah,
don't know.
we've been trying to get this for a little while, but we
I
here
know.
now.
I'm
We
sorry.
here now.
I know it be crazy for me,
Nah, trust me. I
and I
understand.
like to look into my artists so I can have something to talk about with
Yeah.
them. You know,
You got
Had
great
to-
questions. Great
Had to
interview.
look,
So.
had to look you up, see what you was
Yeah.
about. You know, but
I'm glad
mean,
you messed with the music though.
nah, I definitely like it. We actually gonna get into that ballroom track.
All right, bet.
So stay tuned, everybody. It's DJ Payday in the morning. I'm gonna get into some music from the boy Faro. I'm gonna play some commercials real quick, but make sure y'all keep it locked. Like I said, shout out to King Faro for coming through. Patterson in the building.
Yeah.
Faro, before we get out of here, you can let the people know where they can find you at Instagram, Twitter, all of that, your music. Let them know.
Oh, you already know it's King Faro. Follow me on twitter.com/KingFaro_. That's KINGFARO_. Follow me on SoundCloud, King Faro, no underscore. Follow me on Instagram, King Faro_. Yeah, we lit. You already know.
Definitely. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Keep it locked. It's Payday in the morning, 91.7 FM, Gems Radio.
Gems Radio!